Hello. Hi, I can't hear you. I can hear a bit, but then not completely.
Now it's
Ma'am, can you please try checking that?
how is better now?
Yeah, it's a bit louder.
Bit louder, okay. Yeah.
Her name is coming as Reyansh. Is your name Reyansh?
And now her name is Khyati. Her brother name is Rayan. She was before to you in your class, yeah.
Yep. Okay, hi Kyate.
Hi,
How are you?
good. How are you?
Doing good. Today we're gonna get started with a small tiny demo on reasoning. Okay. So I'll start with the questions, but before that, I have a question for you. Okay, just think and tell me. Not a very numerical one, a simple common sense question. I have a question. That is like how call someone intelligent and how do you say that okay, this person needs to study a little more? How do you differentiate? Like, suppose there's two of your school friends, and how do you differentiate between them? How do you tell one of them as, hey, this guy is intelligent? How?
We will take a test of both of them.
Okay.
Um,
And then after that test, what will you ask
uh,
in that test?
uh, in the test, I'll ask like like if an apple
Mm-hmm.
was if an apple was eaten by one person and another person, but why? But the third person didn't eat the apple. He ate a very small bit. So exactly how many persons ate?
Kathy, you're making a grade 10 question? This was difficult for me as well, huh? So I'm not intelligent according to you, Kathy. Okay, fine. So that's correct. So you try to see the thinking skills of the person, right? How well the person can operate on numbers, how fast the person can think. Also, there is one more dimension to it, Kathy. You know what happens in reasoning questions? Have you ever seen Rayansh doing questions of different types, like some diagrams coming in somewhere?
No.
Like a
Never
blood
seen that?
relation. Blood
Like some
relation.
some some shapes in which he does calculation, or maybe some shapes which are changing, so you're expected to find out which other shape will come,
Following
things
a
like that.
pattern.
Not
Making a
seen?
pattern.
We will have a look at it. Hey, did I lose you? I can't see you. I mean, can't see you moving. You look stuck. Okay, now I can see you. Was I audible all this while for the past 10 seconds?
Yeah, you were.
Okay, fine. So yeah, I was saying that today in this class we'll be doing some questions, Kathy, which will not only check your thinking skills, it will check your language skills, it will check your other things as well, like your observation skills, which is really important for logical reasoning. So let's get started. I'll just share my PPT quick. Okay, we'll be doing questions from different topics, and I want to really see if you can process the information on your own, and then I would be taking you further and telling you what type of skills are tested, plus what's the answer of the question. You will help me in the first part, Khyati. Okay, in the first part you have to act as a teacher and imagine that if you give this question to your friend and your friend gets it right, then what will you call your friend? Like, not just intelligent, what will you say? That this person has good dash skills, like good speaking skill. I mean, not speaking here, good observation skills, good calculation skills, good thinking skills, like that. Okay, we'll go to the first question, which is actually a diagram based question, Kathy. So let's go have a look. See if you can go through and understand what will be completing this pattern. A very easy one to start with.
So,
This is our questions. And which
I think so. It must be A.
Oh, okay. And why do you eliminate B and C?
Because first thing it shows like the pink stuff in the middle is, so those two parts are up down. So we are left with A and D. Then I see there's four lines in in the in the
Circle.
circle, but
Hmm.
in D there's only one line. So that's why I took with A.
Perfect. You answered the question correctly. Now you have to do the second task for me. That is, after answering the question correct, tell me if someone gave this answer right, then what would you call that person? That person has good what kind of skills?
So first thing, probably he or she will have amazing eyesight, because if we actually see, he may get
Hmm.
mixed up a bit.
True, true, true. You need amazing eyesight for that. Accepted. Now, Kathy, second question. This is again a diagram based question. And again, you will say amazing eyesight, which we also call as observation skills.
Mhm.
What's the meaning of embedded, by the way? Not looking at mama. Take a guess.
Um, I don't really know.
Okay, take a guess. Guesswork. We can work a lot on guesses.
I guess it means like by sentence is like what goes with it as it's said in the sentence.
Okay. Anything
Mhm.
more? Like, see, this figure is exactly dash in one of the parts, as one of the parts. So, is it not a part? Is it a part? And if it is a part, then the figure is inside, or maybe outside, or maybe hidden. What can be the more meaningful word here?
You can say it's like joined together, like in it.
Yes, in it. So the correct meaning of embedded is hidden in it. So which figure is exactly in one of the options? So figure X is the figure and you have to find out which option has it in simple language.
Okay. Mm. I think so. It's C.
Do you know how to annotate on my screen, Kathy?
No.
Not done that before? Okay, we can do that later then, because if I tell you how to do that, will take another 10 minutes. It's better to do questions here. You're right, Kathy. C is the right answer. Here you go. Oh, such a bad drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Please bear with my drawing. This is figure X. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. Now, another question from a different category altogether, Kathy. Okay. This is something really different from the past two questions. What is the meaning of those double dots? Do you know that?
Um, I've used it before, but I don't know what it means in this way.
Okay. So we say it like single dots. I mean, these two dots together are called as is related to. That means you will call this sentence as G is related to 7. And then the four dots are called as in the same way as. So G is related to 7 in the same way as W is related to one of the options. So, what's the relationship between them? You have to identify the relationship between G and 7.
Eh, When I know now how G is related to 7, because in the alphabetical order, G is the seventh alphabetic number.
Absolutely.
So that, so instead of counting up to W, so we know in the alphabet there's 26, and then
Come 2, 3 steps back.
so if you go 3 steps back, then that'll be 23.
Wow. Perfect. Now tell me what skills are required by any student to give the correct answer of this question.
First thing, you should know your alphabet and numbers.
Correct.
And second things, you should also know how many are in the alphabet numbers. If you didn't know that, it'll take way much time.
Correct. So knowing the position of the alphabets is really important for the student to answer this question. And we call it a certain thing, I'll just tell you this. You can go and just tell it to your friends, a very new term. Your friends will definitely not be knowing this term. I'm not sure, but I think so. That's called as analytical reasoning. You know this? Analytical? What's the meaning of analytical? When you process the information given to you and then find out the answer based on that, that's called as analytical reasoning. Note it down and use it in front of your friends and then flash it over to them. Huh? Do you know analytical reasoning? Of course, the person will say, wait, what? And then you can explain them. All right, Kathy?
Do you know how to write? You know, like write. Or you can annotate. My
Hey,
brother
hi.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good after a long time.
So I can draw also. I think I don't really remember. I think it's on you.
I don't think I've enabled annotation yet.
Maybe
Now
that.
try, now try.
Yeah, sure. No, wait, is it here? I don't. Yeah, there. Ah, now it can. Yeah, I can draw. Good.
Perfect. If we come across a drawing question now, I'll ask you to use it. I think the very next one is a drawing question, but it's just a diagram, but not related to diagram oriented logical reasoning questions. Kathy, try. You just have to find out the odd one out. And please don't say those childish answers like, ma'am, the distance between the beads. Oh, come on. That's not the answer. Just telling you beforehand.
I would
Like,
probably not say that because I'm in year 3 or probably little
oh,
one.
big girl. Oh, okay, okay. Perfect.
I don't really see any differences except from the gaps.
Oh my God. Look. Okay, I'll give you a hint after like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Everything mostly looks same.
You are just 15 seconds away from your hint. Just think something.
I think so. How many bees are there?
Oh my God, you're close. Yup, yup. Count, count.
But I have a feeling it's B. I'm just gonna complete it. 1, 2, 3, 8. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So
All right.
if we have 12, then I'll just count 8 then.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait, yes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if that has 16,
Mm-hmm. Check
and
the other two also. You will get the answer really quick.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Mm.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And if that has 14,
Okay. And the
Yeah,
last
and I
one?
got three different numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can there only be one odd one out or two?
Only one.
Okay. So let's see this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yes.
I think
Now,
so. I think so. It's B. Because it has the lowest number amongst all of these others.
no, if that's the case, I can even say that A is the answer because it has the highest number of beads. What's it?
Mhm. No, it's
Something more?
15 because it's an odd number and everything else is even.
Exactly. Now, this is what I'm going to teach you after this question, that classification is the other name of find the odd one out, Khyati. And you know what? That's a secret. Come, I'll tell you. So, it's a secret which only people who make questions for Olympiads can tell you, that odd one out is the topic which is actually called as classification in the higher classes. Okay. So imagine like you would also accompany me in some of the classes of Reyansh when he takes up the classes, in the coming batches. So just go and check. You will see that his paper calls the odd one out as classification. But the reality is that classification is no new topic. It's just find the odd one out. And there are two types of classifications or odd one outs here. One is called as positive and another one is called as negative classification. Now, what is the problem of that? And why is negative so negative? Negative classification is when you find out the reason by pointing out one special feature about any one option. For example, what you did, Khyati, you told me that, ma'am, B can be the answer because it has the lowest number of beads. Now, if you go by this, then I gave you a counter answer saying that why not A? A has the largest number of beads. Now, this is happening because we are trying to find out one special feature about each of the options. I can even say that C is the answer because C is the only number divisible by 7. Check. Similarly, D is the only number divisible by 5. And like this, there are unlimited, logics here. So what is the positive method, Kathy? The positive method over here is that you take a basket and put all the numbers in it, and the only number which cannot be a part of that is called as the odd one out. So what is the similarity of 16, 12, and 14? You told me a few minutes back.
So they're all even, they're all in the 2 times table.
Exactly. So we have a common feature between 3 out of 4, and that automatically separates out one of the option, which is D. Got
So
the
it's
concept now?
so like let's say if we just ran into new home and you need
Yeah.
to know what stuff is stuck. So you take 4 things and you need to know which one is which. So if you see any differences, so imagine it says even. So then you
Hmm.
put all the even things in and the one only odd is the odd one out. That has to be put in
Absolutely.
odds.
You reiterated it pretty well. Now I think you will never forget this. Good job, Kathy. Keep it up. We'll have another question for you from English. Now you would be like, excuse me, ma'am, we are here for a logical reasoning class.
Mhm. Because maybe reasoning and English is a bit similar.
Reasoning is a big umbrella which has all the topics of your school coming in, be it science, be it math, be it English, be it GK also.
So it's like every subject, a piece of every subject.
Piece of every subject. Correct. Number 5.
In the English alphabet, what will be the third letter to the left hand from the left. I've seen these questions in when I do Olympiad quizzes.
Hmm.
So first things I have to write.
The entire English alphabet.
Yeah. I
See,
just
you just
copy
you need 1 hour with me, Kathy. Today I would not be able to give that to you, but then definitely in the coming classes we'll have an hour where we will try some very fascinating, fantastic, and laughing out loud tricks to remember the place value of certain alphabets. And once you do that with me and a bit of more practice, like some 10 12 questions, you would be in a very good state to remember the place value of each alphabet very easily. So you do this question in your normal way. If you want, I can write down all the English alphabets for you and you can just cut off and do the counting. Do you want me to do that?
yes, please.
Oh, come on. You're asking me to do more of
Mm.
work. Hmm. Okay, I'll write. I'm typing it.
Mhm.
You really want me to write it down?
But
Please.
there's a teacher that has to tell us about things.
What?
You're the teacher that has to tell us.
I see. Okay, fine. I'll just write it down.
Okay.
I'm very lazy, by the way. Don't tell this to anyone. Okay, here you go. You can strike it off. You have the annotations. If you want to use the annotations and strike it off, you can strike it off.
Okay, so the 10th left.
Okay. Left, Khyati. Left is A only. Right is Z.
I can't really see it because where my screen of the video is, it's just blocking the few
Oh, you
left
just
letters.
take my video. So click on my video, like a little longer press, and just drag me anywhere on the screen you want.
I'm not able to.
Try again.
I think
Click.
so I should go on the mouse. Yeah, now that's perfect. I'll put it this side where I don't use anything.
Okay, fine. Now you can see it, or should I write it at a different place?
No, I can see it. I can see it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Darling, you're still counting from the right hand side. I want you to go from the left.
Oh yeah. Wait. Okay. I accidentally went the wrong way. 1,
One,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I
J.
got the answer. It is J.
Read the full question. You just answered till here. 10th letter from the left is J. Now you have to again move 3 letters to the left of J.
The 3 letters. So do third letter to the left of. So we need the
Move
third
letter.
letter C.
No. From J. From J. So do the counting from J. Now your cursor is on J. Now
1,
move 3 directions. I mean,
2,
3 places
3.
on the left.
So that's M then.
Go on the left. Left is always your left.
That's gonna be H, I mean.
Not H, because you'll start your counting from I. So 1, 2, and 3. That brings us to
G.
G. Okay, now I'll tell you a quick shortcut to do this question. Okay, so Khyati, first of all, in our very first session, we will learn how to remember the place values of J. So J is very easily remembered with a term called as ijoti. Have you heard about it before?
No, I've never heard about Egypt or any word similar to that.
So Ejoti has all the letters which are in a table of 5. So look at this. I'll just show you the table of alphabets. It becomes easier. Look at the table of alphabets. E is the 5th letter. Jyoti. J is the 10th. O is the 15th. And then T is the 20th. And Y is the 25th. So that you understand, all the letters in Jyoti are in the table of 5.
That's
Simple?
actually that's actually a smart way to make it. Like,
Yeah, but the smarter way to get the answer is it's still on the way. Don't be happy about this only. The more smarter way is when you say that you have to move 10 steps, okay, or let's say 3 steps from J. Whenever they ask you to go to the left, you have to do minus, and whenever you are asked to go to the right, you have to do plus. So if someone is asking you to go 3 steps on left, you're supposed to only do 10 minus 3. And how much do you get, Kathy?
um 10 minus 3, that equals 7.
And 7 is which letter? You just told me a question
G.
back as well. Yes, G. That's how you get the answer. Okay?
So basically, you don't need to write the whole alphabet. You just need to write it up to J.
Absolutely. You don't have to even write it after you remember the place values of the alphabets. Imagine you know the place value of 10th letter as J. Why would you even need the entire alphabet?
Mhm.
Isn't it? Hmm. All right, Kathy, my last and final question for you. How was the class?
Interesting.
Oh, thank you. By the way, just to add on, we would have a lot of quizzes, fun quizzes, game oriented quizzes in our regular sessions as well, in case we have a one on one like this. So, be ready.
Mhm.
Okay. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.
Thank
Take
you.